Luma sat in the garden, her eyes looking up at the twilight sky. The wind whispered gently through the trees, like it was telling a tiny secret. She brushed a hair from her cheek and smiled. "Did you hear that?" she asked the flowers. But the flowers stayed still and quiet. Only the breeze replied, with a soft swirl, a playful tug, a sigh that danced between petals. Luma closed her eyes for a moment and listened, because sometimes the sky really does speak. Soft wind blowing, gentle chimes. Suddenly, a silver mist curled around Luma's toes. It danced and shimmered in the moonlight, then began to move. The mist stretched forward, drawing a soft, glowing line through the trees. It sparkled like stardust on the ground. Luma leaned closer, a curious pause. "A map?" she whispered. Her voice felt small in the quiet forest. She reached out her foot, tiny twinkling sounds, and took a step. The mist glowed brighter. Each footstep made the path twinkle like tiny bells. Step by step, the mist led her forward, soft, silent, and full of wonder. Gentle, warm, in the middle of the moonlit glade, Luma saw something glowing. It was an old tree stump, worn and round, but it shimmered with a soft blue light. Luma stepped closer, her eyes wide. The forest held its breath. She reached out and placed her hand on the stump. For a moment, nothing. Then, a gentle hum filled the air. The flowers swayed, the leaves sparkled. The stump glowed even brighter, as if it remembered something. Luma smiled, feeling the warmth through her fingertips, and the whole forest hummed back to her. Above her head, the vines began to move, twisting, curling, spiraling into a perfect circle. Inside that circle, stars, not just dots in the sky, but swirling galaxies glowing softly. Luma gasped. It wasn't just vines anymore. It was a doorway, a glowing door to the sky. A spiral of light unfurled from the stump below, like a staircase made of moonbeams. Luma placed one foot on the light, then another, and up she climbed. Higher and higher, each step glowing beneath her. The world below faded into hush and shadow, and ahead, only stars, only sky, and something magical waiting. The sky was glowing pink and violet. Luma floated higher, past drifting stars. Then she saw it. The Wishmaker's Tree. It hovered in the sky, massive, ancient. Its trunk shimmered with gold cracks. Its roots dangled into the clouds. Its branches reached wide, like it was hugging the heavens. Lanterns hung from every branch. Hundreds, thousands. Each one glowed softly. Inside every lantern, a dream. "They're from children," Luma whispered. She reached for one. It floated down, glimmering like fireflies in a jar. The lantern pulsed with light, a wish waiting to be heard. And the tree just watched, silent and kind, like it had been waiting for Luma all along. One lantern barely glowed. It flickered, dim and quiet, like it had forgotten how to shine. Luma reached up with her tiny hand. The lantern felt lonely. I was never spoken. Luma's heart ached. Then, let me make one for you. She closed her eyes and made the wish the lantern never had. And for the first time, it began to glow. Luma held the lantern close to her heart. It glowed just a little. She looked up at the sky and closed her eyes. She whispered, "For every child who forgot to wish, may your dreams still find you." The lantern shimmered. Then it burst into golden glow. Tiny sparks danced around her like stars waking up. All the other lanterns, they heard her words. One by one, they twinkled in joy. The great Wishmaker Tree pulsed with light, a quiet thank you that filled the sky. Luma watched as the wishes sparkled above. She had given one the gift of glow. The sky carried her gently down, slowly, like a feather in the wind, past twinkling stars that winked goodbye. One by one, they blinked their tiny lights as if waving to her. She drifted through the swirling vines, the same ones that had led her up. And there it was, her garden, waiting in the night. Fireflies danced like tiny lanterns. The flowers swayed, glowing with joy. Luma touched down with a tiny sigh. She smiled, still holding the memory. A golden glow shimmered in her hand, a wish never forgotten. In her room, a tiny lantern sat on the windowsill. It shimmered softly, like it remembered. "Thank you." Luma yawned. She curled up beneath her starry quilt and let sleep carry her into dreams. If you believe in quiet magic and glowing dreams, follow Little Luma for more bedtime adventures. Watch more at the link in our bio.